Guys, it's Luigifan1234 here. I got a great match for you today against a well-known YouTuber. You guys may know him. Well, you should know him. He's been here for a pretty long while. Named FizzyStarDust. He was streaming about like 3 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, if I remember correctly. Either way, I asked him if he wanted to argue battle, and he's like, sure. So that's pretty fun to me. I get an opportunity to fight FizzyStarDust. So let's get started. He lost with a stun fist. I lit off with Eradicate. I could have let off my Scarf to Rotom that you'll see later in this match, but I just didn't want to, since if I would, I just wanted the Volt Switch out of there and see what he let off with. But he did lead off with stun fist, so I'm like, I guess, I don't know. So I go for the U-turn just to get out of there. He does get the static, but it does bother me a little, but it doesn't really matter since I do have priority on my Eradicate, but it doesn't matter to me. So I will just go for the U-turn with my Eradicate, go to my Rotom. I'm gonna go straight for the Leaf Storm just so I can hit the stun fist pretty hard and probably may kill it. But he does predict that and go to Amoonguss. Right now I'm predicting the Spore, so I go into my paralyzed Eradicate since I got affected by the static from stun fist. So that did help me on that part. So right now he goes into his Caracosta, I'm pretty sure, just so he can take any hit I throw at him, since Eradicates pretty much don't have anything that take out like any rock types or steel types. But I do go for the Facade. Does a very good amount to stab and guts boost. So right now he does go for the Cell Smash. It will raise his attack, special attack, and speed, and lower his defense, special defense. But he does have the White Herb, so it just makes him come back to normal. But the sad thing was, I do get a crit on him. I'm sorry about that, but it's a good part for me since I don't have to get sweeped probably. So right now I go for a quick attack since I'm paralyzed, so there's no point in me going for Facade. I stayed in because I thought I just wanted to get some damage on the Alakazam since I did have priority. And my quick attack actually does over half, which kind of surprised me. And I'm happy I stayed in since he does go for the sub. Alright, so now I bring in my Scarf Rotom just to revenge kill on this Alakazam. So I go for the Volt Switch just to knock it out, get a safe switch into anyone else who wants to come in. I just switch right into my Torkoal. He brings in his Electros. He goes for the Acid Spray, I guess just trying to get the special defense drop on my Torkoal, since probably if he did go for the Thunderbolt, it would have been like a 3 to 4 hit KO, since I do have some special defense EVs on his Torkoal, but doesn't really matter. I go for the Lava Plume, do get the burn on him, which is lucky for me, so he will be taking residual damage. See, right now he goes for the T-Bolt, does a massive amount of me because of the special defense drop, so kind of sucks for me. But right now I'm gonna set up my rocks, and next turn I'm just gonna switch out since I'm gonna need my Torkoal just to finish off one Pokemon in particular on his team. I'm pretty sure it's a Amoonguss because that thing was a bitch to kill. Excuse my French. So right now I'm predicting to go for another T-Bolt, so I go to my Pachirisu because he has the Volt Absorb ability, which is kind of help for me since this is actually a special defensive Pachirisu, since Pachirisu actually has decent special defense, which kind of surprises me, which it's pretty funny actually. It's such a cute Pokemon, but massive special defense. So I do go for the Super Fang just so I can like cut his HP what he had into half. And now I go for the Light Screen just so I can take like any hit he throws at me. So he goes for the Flamethrower, does a decent chunk on me. I think he did go for the Acid Spray on last turn, just so he can get the special defense drop on me, but it doesn't really matter to me. The burn's racking on him pretty badly, so that's great for me. So I go for the Discharge, hoping to kill. Won't kill, sadly for me. Now he goes for the Acid Spray, does get another special defense drop. I don't know if Acid Spray gets a special defense drop every time you use it, since I never even used that move before or even seen that move before, so I have no idea. So right now I can just fire off one more Discharge just to knock out the Electros, and that's great for me since now Pachirisu has one kill. That's my first kill ever with Pachirisu. And Pachirisu actually shows that he's pretty beast in special defensive. So right now I'm just gonna go for the Toxic Toxic this Stunfisk, I'm pretty sure. I can't remember all their names anymore. So I'm just so I can use it, since I don't think I have any more use for this Pachirisu in this match. So I just go for that. Do Toxic it just so I can get some damage racking up on it, since I don't have anything else to hit it with unless I bring in Rotom. I do go for the trick here, predicting to switch to a Amoonguss that time, but I guess he predicts me to do that. He probably predicted me to Volt Switch or something. But he does go for the Pain Split. I don't lose any health since he probably thought I was like especially defensive or something, I don't know. Either that or he probably thought he would live or something. But I do go for the Leaf Storm next turn. Does kill it, that's great for me, but I do get a special attack drop, so I might have to switch out. But right here, he brings in his Braviary. I know he's gonna Brave Bird me or U-turn in me, so I'm just gonna stay in and go for the Volt Switch. Surprisingly, the Brave Bird does not kill me, and I have no EVs. That's how much bulk this Rotom has, but just by itself. So I do go for the Volt Switch. Do not KO it because I have -2 from the Leaf Storm, so it kind of sucks for me. But I do bring in my Pelipper now, since my Pelipper is a physically defensive wall. So he goes for the Brave Bird, does a good chunk to me, but not enough to bring me down. So I do go for the Roost because I knew the recoil from Brave Bird will kill him. So that's great for me since my Pelipper now is at full health. So now he brings in his last Pokemon, his Amoonguss right now. I go for the Air Slash just to get some damage, but I do miss, which kind of sucks. And he goes for the Substitute, which kind of sucks for me because anything that just sets past the Substitute can mean danger for me. It just means danger because my Air Slash does hit, but it does hit the sub, so I won't be able to get any damage on the Amoonguss. So he does go for the Spore this time, since I don't have any like Pokemon asleep now, he can freely Spore anything. So I'm just gonna switch out and bring in my Rotom just so I can fire off a Hidden Power Ice or Fire I have packed on this thing. Either way, he probably predicted me to switch out, so he does go for the sub again, but I can just go for a Hidden Power Fire Ice like I said like 2 seconds ago, and fire off a Hidden Power Fire on it just so I can get rid of that sub, because this Amoonguss probably would have swept my whole team if I didn't do that. So Rotom goes down. Kind of sucks for me, but it doesn't matter since he did his part. And now this is probably pretty much the end of the battle. So I bring in my Torkoal. He goes for the Venom Shot. I did not think he was faster than my Torkoal, but my Torkoal does survive in 17 HP. So I was so freaking happy. And then I just fire off a Lava Plume, but I do get the crit. I don't know if that mattered. It probably did because Amoonguss is massive special defense. Actually, no, it's massive HP, but he does have a decent special defense. But whatever. That was a great battle, FizzyStarDust. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to battle you. You guys should really check him out. He does post Wi-Fi battles, of course, and these TGC online. If you guys don't know what that is, it's trading card game, Pokemon trading card game online. I'm pretty sure it's pretty fun to play on. I played it a couple times. It's pretty entertaining. So thank you guys for watching. Rate, comment, subscribe. Peace.